What is going on, everybody? It's Tyler here, bringing you some more College Football 27 today. Eastern Michigan Dynasty rebuild will continue. It's episode 5 here. Year 1, of course. Halfway through, we are 4-3, and we'll start off today, week 7, hosting Toledo. And they're having a rough start. Usually they're one of the better teams in the MAC, but just 2-4 and 0-2 in conference, where we are 2-1 in conference already. After splitting a couple of road games last time, man, I definitely can't come out as flat as I did last time. That UMass game was pretty bad, but I was able to bounce back with a really nice victory over Akron, who was undefeated before facing us. We gave them their first loss on the year. But yeah, like I said, just 6-27 at UMass was tough, man. But yeah, 2-1 now in the conference, still in a decent spot. They will be, hosting Toledo to start, and then we'll be back on the road to play Ohio to wrap things up for today's episode and for the month of October. Good old action then later on in November, of course. The weekday games. The Central game is at Ford Field, and it's pretty cool in the game. They actually have the neutral sites added as long as they have the stadiums, then it's actually implemented. Yeah, of course, appreciate anybody tuning in. Of course, hit that like button for me and subscribe if you are new. Check the links in the description, of course, for my Twitter or X. Always updating there when I'm going live and other video stuff. And then my Twitch, follow that. I go live with everything else over there. Of course, this is streamed straight to YouTube. But yeah, man, checking out the recruiting update before we get going. Of course, we got that verbal commit from DeMarco Davey last time, the 3-star gem QB. So yeah, man, he'll be, one of our main guys for this rebuild. And hopefully we're able to pick up a couple more guys soon. I think this running back should definitely be coming in. It's going to be a lot of 2-stars, man. They'll only be able to get a couple 3-stars because of how much NIL they, ask for. And we don't have, any to work with here at Eastern to start, and only 250 hours. So yeah, it's a rough go. It's going to be a long grind. Still first for Brownlee there. That's nice, and he visits this week, so, and the running back as well. So I mean, how do you even say this guy's name? Azrullah Azrullah? I don't know, bro. But let's check on the tight end. The first for Louis Smith. He's still open. I'm gonna take some hours off because we should be able to get this pretty easily. And we're going to need to allocate those hours into a couple other players. Swain, the 3-star guard, okay. So he visits Boston College this week, so there's a chance that they could jump us. But we're right there at the end. I think we'll get the commit here, but I'm actually going to go ahead. And I'm not sure if this will make a big difference, but we're going to go ahead and send the house. Just to make sure, because, he's got that visit with Boston College, and we don't want to lose out on this guy. Alright, George Mama has moved us into first place now, so that is good to see. Would not really expect anyone else to go after him, so I'm going to take some points off here. Alright, let's see the middle linebacker real quick. Yeah, Matthew Macklin. A defender visiting this week, so should be good to go with him. We'll just leave that as is. Outside linebacker Lamar Coffey, still not on his board, so let's go ahead and just contact friends and family, see if that's enough to get us up there. And free safety. Alright, we end up getting locked out from Singleton. I was going after a couple 3-stars, just wasn't getting no traction, so I added a couple 2-stars to the board, and looks like both of them are looking at Baylor and Kansas, so not sure if we can maybe get on one of their boards at some point, but I'm sure there's other 2-stars that I could get that I wouldn't have to put as much into, so I'm not going to add hours there. It's just 2 stars. If we miss out, we miss out. So with 25 hours to work with. What should I do here? Is there anyone who needs a visit? Nobody else ready for a visit yet. Okay. I'll just throw the rest on Brownlee. Switch it to Leo. Send the house. Try to get him locked up. Yeah, man, it's going to be tough. We're not going to really be able to recruit much the first few years. It's only going to be a few 3-stars. Gonna have to develop some talent. But alright, man, let's go ahead and get into the first game. Like I said, Toledo just 2-4 on the year, 0-2 in conference. So it's, you know, pretty surprising for the MAC. They're usually one of the better teams. But yeah, man, they'll head up to Ypsilanti. See if they can get the job done. Their running back is, you know, got 5 touchdowns this year, but only 312 yards. They are scoring 25 points a game with 400 yards. Okay. They're just very pass heavy. But we'll see what we can do defensively. You know, we usually give up a lot of big run plays. Pass plays are usually on 3rd down, so hopefully we can, you know, find a way to contain that. Say if they're not going to run much, we'll have to make some adjustments. But all right, man, let's get into this first game. Go ahead. No, not that. Proud pattern. Let's go with the Operation Go Green. I'm guessing just like a green out. Now we're hosting Toledo. Might as well go crazy for the MAC game.
This is Ryerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is week 7. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going.
All right, we're going to kick things off. Defense will be on the field first.
And he'll bring it
See if we can get some good coverage here. Marshall on the tackle at the 16. Let's go.
So the Toledo Rockets offense will get the football first. We expect to see plenty of this guy and Corey Smith. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long
All right, they got
season,
trips left here.
He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles.
Gonna start with the run play up the middle and brought down after a gain of 4.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself.
Our 2nd and 6, and I think that's encroachment. Or their O-lineman might have jumped. I don't know. All right, that's good. That's good. I say, don't start hitting me with penalty cheese this early.
Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long.
All right, so backed up to 2nd and 11 after the penalty. Go play action. Going to the post route, and he dives and makes the catch. You got to be kidding me. What a play. Like our corner's there. He's got to make a play on the ball. Come on, Dobbs. Come on, man.
Watching this guy play early this year with that last pass completion, he's now already
goes to the tight end out route, and that's another first down. They're into Eagle territory already.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
I go back to a run here, and okay, only a yard there. Marshall on the tackle. Or no, that was Mocam.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
All right, they run it again. He's got room left side, and that's going to end up being a solid gain as he falls ahead for 7.
offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball.
Big play here, man. 3rd and 2. Can we make the stop? We're going to run it up the middle, and Llewellyn comes up to make the tackle. A yard shy of the marker. Let's go.
First down marker, he's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of.
They're going to keep the offense on the field here, man.
But I think it's decision time for this offense.
4th and 1. They go to throw, and they got the man on the slant. A huge gain down to the 15. The quick hitter. Ah, that's tough.
The Rockets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
All right, fresh set of downs for Toledo. In the red zone, they run it. Oh, and he goes up the middle, picks up about 10.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy.
2nd and inches. They run up the middle, and he gets the first down, brought down at the 2. All right, come on, man. Got to try to buckle down here and keep him out the end zone.
Priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this.
Yeah, I don't know why they try to go outside there. Brought down in the backfield. Loss of 4. Oluweme on the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 6.
After the run, now to throw.
And he's going to get sacked. Let's go. Oluweme making a play again in the backfield. Loss of 4.
Defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover.
All right, man, 3rd and goal. Come on, fellas. They're going to try to run it. Left side and brought down by Marshall at the 8. Questionable play call there. Not sure why you're not trying to pass there, but all right. They settle for the 3 now. And it's up and good. So Toledo strikes first. I'll consider that a win, holding them to the 3, though.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it. So much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives.
All right, Blackwell on the kick return here. See if we can make something happen up the middle. Brought down at the 21.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Eagles,
Of course, coming off a huge game from Bennett last week, 189 yards and 2 touchdowns, leading us to that victory at Akron.
turned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
That's right, first play for our offense today. Be a handoff. Bennett cuts left, has some space. Let's go. Picking up 9.
Patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
All right, 2nd and short. We'll go ahead and motion. Bennett handoff again. Nothing there, but at least moving the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Here's the pressure.
I can't believe I didn't get that pass off. We end up getting sacked for a loss of 16, bro. Like, how did I not get that off?
He only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they
That
wanna
is
win
definitely
this
not
football
what we
game,
wanted
they
to
gotta
happen.
Keep getting after the quarterback.
After that sack, they're in a different zip.
Oh, that's
2nd
not good.
and long working here.
All right, 2nd and long.
Looking to
We're going to go to the out route. And Mack makes the catch and breaks the tackle. Okay. 10 yards there. We'll take it.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
So, of course, still 3rd and long, man. We need 16 yards to keep this drive alive. The pressure's getting there. We just got to get rid of it. It's incomplete. Just no time to throw, man. An unfortunate first drive for us. Have to punt it away. Oh, no, he spins out the defender and gets a solid return up to the 44. Oh, man. Got to stop coming out so flat.
So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
Oh, they're going to go to the flat. RPO, only a yard, though.
Pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are
All right, 2nd and 9.
productive, and offenses really feature their best players most times.
Gonna run left side. Oh, nice block set up. And then he breaks the tackle. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way Llewellyn's not making that tackle, bro. We didn't even get an animation. Just shoves us off him like it's nothing. But just like that, they're up to the 28-yard line.
I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position
Hitting the out route.
all game long.
And he is not able to hang on. It falls incomplete.
By the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on
All right,
him.
see what we can do on 2nd and 10 here.
About something later, and you could see
I go short over the middle, and of course, a first down conversion. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Hopefully the defense can lock in here and stop them for another field goal attempt.
And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
They're going to hand it off, and of course, great blocks. He gets all the way down to the 6-yard line. This is insane, bro. They can't run at all, but against me, they just are the best running team possible. Draw play up the middle, and he gets the first down.
Gets it down to the 4. The Rockets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Richter.
You guys, to hit the tight end, there's no way he was in the end zone there. There's no way he was in the end zone.
A score for the big fella here. We've got a
He was not in the end zone, bro.
Challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Like his body was, I just didn't think that the ball was. I thought the ball was in front of him. I mean, you can't tell from this angle. It's probably still a touchdown. It's not even going to matter anyways. Yep.
The coach still thinks he was right.
I mean, we have good coverage that time, and it just doesn't even matter. They catch everything on Heisman, bro. Well, down 10-0 already.
They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Eagles offense.
All right, man. Offense back out there. We need to sustain a drive. Pistol formation here will be a handoff right side. Bennett, hand just can't get through. LeMaster's not blocking anyone, and no gain. Awesome.
Back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a
All right, 2nd and 10. Going to Bennett again. All right, this time much better space to run. Picking up 12.
He is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
All righty, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. We'll go short right side. LeMaster makes the catch. Brought down after a gain of 4.
Good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this.
All right, 2nd and 6. Hand off to Bennett, left side. Has room to run. Let's go. Crossing midfield. And brought down at the 47.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work.
All right, 1st and 10. Can be a handoff. Nowhere to go. Bennett brought down immediately.
Nice, big, huge game. If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball.
All right, 2nd down. He got that bunch set to the left.
Wants to throw. It's
Gonna go over the middle. It's DeVroe on the drag route, picking up the 1st down. Hit hard at the 35.
in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees
All right,
it.
fresh set of downs.
Puts the
Got
ball
Mack in
upfield
motion.
so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra
Hand it off
yards after
Bennett,
the catch.
left side, cuts up and gets a nice gain of 7 right there.
That one is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on
All right,
1st
2nd
down.
and short.
2nd and 3.
Bennett again.
Right back to the well.
Not sure why the guard didn't lead up that hole right there.
Ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes.
All right, man. 3rd and 3. Huge play here. Need this 1st down.
They're going to try to throw for it.
And a drag route. It's Prosper making the catch and gets upfield down to the 17.
Sticks, 1st down from the 17.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch them
In the
up
red
from
zone
there.
now, first time today.
Bit of a drive
We'll
together.
go handoff. Malachi James up the middle. Let's go. Big gain down to the 6.
Finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. 1st and goal.
All right, goal to go from the 6. We got trips left. Gonna be another handoff though. Malachi James can't get there. Brought down immediately.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside.
All right, Bennett checks in here. 2nd down. Pistol formation.
But they didn't block the most
Gonna hand it to him left side. He cuts back to the middle and gets down to the 3. Solid gain of 4 right there.
But this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
All right, man. 3rd and goal from the 3. Would love to get in the end zone here.
To throw, it's Kim.
The pressure gets there, man. Couldn't get the pass off. I tried to, and it just wasn't happening. Sacked for a loss of 10, and we'll have to settle for the field goal, man.
You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game.
Pressure getting there
Do you guys
immediately.
go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
All right, field goal's up and good right down the middle, so at least back to a 1-score game now.
7-point game.
Down 10 to
And you
3.
want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's tough, man. There ain't much I can do if the pressure gets there. I tried to throw it quick, and it just didn't happen.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard
Oh, well.
line after the return. Guys, let's see what Toledo
We need a big drive from the defense here.
Last drive went for 6.
2 minutes left in the half. Cannot give up any more points.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Quarterback keeps it, throws it quick to the flat, and Manning brings him down after 5 yards.
Make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
All right, 2nd and 5 here. They're going to hand it off. He makes a nice cut to the right.
And the defense
Picks up 3 when he should have had nothing.
And the Rockets headed quickly to the line.
All right, 3rd and short, man. Let's make a play.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
Let's go. He's going to get sacked. Yes, sir. Oluweme with his 2nd of the day. Disrupting the quarterback in the backfield. And that's a big-time 3-and-out from the defense. So we'll have plenty of time to work with to try to go get some more points. Got Blackwell back to return the punt. I mean, that what the hell is that? Like, okay, all right.
Settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution too.
All right, minute 34 to work with, 1 timeout.
They got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp
On
here.
play action here. And the Masters open right side, makes the catch out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Now when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he
All right,
wasn't gonna
2nd and
have a lot
4.
of space to run with after the catch.
To the air, it's
Gonna go quick left side. That's James out of the backfield making a nice catch. And up to the 48-yard line.
That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back.
See if we can keep it moving, play action here.
This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the pass.
I threw the ball. Dude, why does he never get rid of the ball? He never gets rid of it. He never gets rid of the ball. Like, I hit a button to throw it a long time ago, and he just doesn't get rid of it, ever. So now we're backed up with 2nd and 24. I love it. This game's hilarious. Trying to hit the flag route. That's Prosper, and it's deflected. This shit is something else, bro.
Find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
All right, 3rd and 24, man.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Went over the middle. DeVroe makes the catch, but brought down immediately at midfield. Timeout Toledo, and now they're going to have time to try to go make something happen. I got to punt it. I can't go for it at midfield when we need 11 yards. Oh, no, that's way too short. Okay, no, that's actually pretty solid. I mean, I wanted it inside the 10, but 15's all right.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything.
All right, 1st and 10.
Some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback.
We're going to go short left side, bring him down after a gain of 5.
If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the
All right,
right
2nd and
play.
5.
That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks.
He's rolling right, and it's going to be incomplete. Hit as he throws, unable to get anything on that.
Now it's easier on the next down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
All right, 3rd and 5, man.
Looking downfield. It's
Get a big stop here. He goes to the screen pass, and of course the blocks are there, and he's fighting for the marker, but brought down inches shy. Let's go. Nice job by everyone getting to the ball right there.
This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
All right, see if Blackwell can make some magic happen here on this return. Cuts back left. Okay, lots of room to run. Yes, sir. Cutting back. All right, we're brought down at the 47, so with one timeout, we could get into field goal range here.
Return there. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He might want another play.
All right, man. Let's see if we can get some points here. We'll go quick left side. DeVreau makes the catch.
Makes the grab.
And down to the 31.
It's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning
I wish I got a
seconds.
little more time off the clock, but
A couple more plays.
And on the slant
I
route,
just don't know if
location
6
of the
seconds is
throw
enough for
by
guys
the
to get to the
quarterback.
end
He's not
zone,
making
and
it
I don't
difficult
want to
on his
take any
receivers.
chances.
Putting the
I'm just going
football
to take
out
the
in
field goal
front,
now.
hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Well, they've
Oh
already-
no, oh no, oh no. Is that going to sneak in? Yes, it will. Let's go. So able to add a field goal there. Of course, you know, we want to get in the end zone, but considering the circumstances, we didn't have much time there. And able to get another 3 is big time heading into the second half.
Nice job being ready.
Going to be down just 10-6 now.
And putting 3 points on the board.
And we get the ball first. So that's big time.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition.
You know, rough start for the defense, but you know they buckled down them last couple of drives of the half. Love to see that.
Start with a look in on
Offensively, though,
in their matchup
we got to
against
get in the end
the
zone.
number 2 team, the Notre Dame
Wow, BYU over Notre Dame, a big-time top 5 matchup.
The Rockets.
But all right, like I said, we get the ball first to start the second half here. I'd love to set the tone with a touchdown.
He'll start the return
Malachi
inside
James
his
on the
5.
return, nowhere to
Nice
go.
job
Brought
by
down
the
at the
kickoff
16.
team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with Toledo's head coach coming out of the locker room. Their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times.
All right, 1st and 10. We'll start this drive with a handoff. Bennett up the middle.
They have an opportunity on this
Decent little
drive.
gain of 4. We'll take it.
Big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man,
All right,
it's been a
2nd and
fun
6.
matchup to
Kim
watch.
gonna roll to the right here.
Guys that have
Tries to get
been
it. That's insane. That's literally insane.
And now he's out.
What is that throw, bro? Like, what is that? It's nowhere near the receiver. Literally nowhere near him.
The 24.
Literally nowhere near him. What am I supposed to do about that?
And that's his second of the
I mean,
season.
it's
This guy,
literally
unbelievable
nowhere
job
near him.
seeing the quarterback, breaking on the
So just like that,
quarterback.
Toledo's offense is on the field, and this game's probably over now.
Offense looks
I love
ready
it,
to go
man.
on this
I
drive.
love it.
They'd love nothing more than to take
Shit is
advantage of
terrible.
that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more on
Like,
this lead.
all right, at least it falls incomplete, but how is he getting these passes off cleanly?
Hang on to the ball.
Like, we're getting the pressure there.
These defenses, man, they've been so good.
I mean, that's literally insane.
They've been great tackling,
Like-
limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here.
I don't even know, like, what you want me to do. The pass was nowhere near the intended receiver.
The defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Whatever, man. This shit is garbage, bro.
How aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22.
Big 3rd and 9, man.
Looking for a man. It's Richter.
Over the middle, and it's in. Oh, Llewellyn intercepts it. A huge play. We get it right back.
Well, the defense came into
Yes,
this one,
sir.
they needed to create takeaways
Yes, sir. Llewellyn,
as they could. Really nice interception
one of our star safeties.
the eyes by the defender.
Let's go, man. I needed that. I needed that. 'Cause I thought this game was about to just start hitting me with all. Ooh, excuse me. I thought the game was about to start hitting me with all the BS. But we get it right back. Love to see that, man. That was Oluweme applying pressure once again.
Eastern Michigan's
All right, we got to take care of the football here, man. Starting in this pistol formation. We'll hand it off to James, left side, has lots of room to run, and picks up 8 or 7.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats.
All right, second and short. Handing it to James again up the middle. Has a lot of room to run, but couldn't get through there quick enough. End up brought down at the 29. Still a very nice gain, but if we get through that hole a second sooner, might be gone.
You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
It'll be a 1st and 10.
All right, Bennett will check back in. Motions right side. We try to hit him on the swing route, and it is read perfectly. Brought down for a loss of 1. Block's unable to get set up there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to adjust.
2nd and 11, man. See what we can do.
Back to throw. It's Kim.
And go underneath. That's the master, the tight end. Able to get the 1st down. Brought down at the 43.
This guy, he's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to.
All right, 1st and 10. Go quick right side. The master makes the catch, gets upfield. Solid gain of 5.
Rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take
all right, 2nd and 5.
Open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to throw it.
Going over the middle. There's no way he jumps that, man. And we throw a pick right back. Like, bro. How is he jumping that? Prosper literally, after the throwing off, he went a yard deeper. Did you see that? Did anyone else see that? He literally went a yard deeper after the throwing off. Look at this shit. He's here. And then he goes deeper. Like, if he cuts where he's at and stays on that line, he's there. I mean, I don't know. This is just garbage, bro. I don't. That's BS. I'm just being real. That is just straight up BS.
And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Another incompletion, and I've seen
man.
These teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown.
All right, big 3rd and 4. They run it. Llewellyn comes up to make a nice tackle. And they are going to attempt a field goal here. A 54-yarder, and it is going to be no good. Slightly to the right. Had the distance, but all right, man. We get bailed out. We'll take it. I'm just glad the defense did their job, man. Short field, and they forced a field goal attempt. It's no good, so hey, after the couple interceptions, they haven't hurt us at all. It's just Kim has got to lock it in and stop turning it over. Bennett tries to run, left side, only a yard.
Well, not a great great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle
All right,
him
2nd and
down
9
is to get the
here.
run game established. But I think the
Gonna go
defense
quick
is
right side.
aware of
DeVreau
that
makes the
right now.
catch.
Loading the box, everybody up
Gain of
front
4.
is ready for the run.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Offense changing the play.
All right, man. 3rd and 5. Got to keep the drive alive here. Oh, no. James out of the backfield. Gets upfield to move the chains. I'm so glad I was able to throw that inside instead of outside. The corner was about to jump that, man. Did not read the soft zone. But, hey, it all worked out. We're good to go.
Understand how to check the football down. Let their running back do the rest. Get the first down.
All right, near midfield now with the fresh set of downs. Hand it off Bennett. Up the middle. Let's go. Big gain. Able to get to the 37 right there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
All right, next play. Another handoff. James is back in, though. Aw, did not read those blocks right at all and lose a yard.
He's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick.
All right, 2nd and 11.
Couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Looking to throw and go to the out route. Oh, whoa, he almost got that. It's like, why is that not led outside more, man? Like, don't even give him a chance to make that play.
Offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition.
All right, 3rd and 11.
With a big play on this 3rd and long.
We'll go to the empty set. All right, man. We need this conversion. There's nobody open. I'm going to try to scramble up the middle. Kim, can he get there? No. Brought down a couple yards shy of the marker. There was nobody open there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right?
Keeping the offense on the field, man. Another field goal wouldn't really do us much good. So we'll see if we can get these couple yards. Keep this drive going. Gonna go. Oh, my goodness. And it's going to be a pick 6. Oh, or not. He just runs straight to the sideline. But isn't that just hilarious? I can't even get a pass off in a second. Like, I'm getting blown up by the pressure right away, bro. Right away, just blown up. So, of course, we, have a decent little drive, and it ends up going for nothing. This whole 3rd quarter has been turnovers left and right. No one can finish a drive. No one can get points. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, look at that. Like, look at that. At least we get bailed out. He should have been gone. Runs to the sideline. Oh, this is hilarious. So, see if the defense can continue to play well. We need them big time here. It's going to be a draw up the middle and brought down after a gain of 3.
This is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the
see if they get another playoff here or not.
Been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
And they're going to hand it off and blown up in the backfield. That's Manning making the tackle. So, all right. They're at midfield, and it's going to be a huge 3rd down play to start the 4th quarter, man. Still down by 4 here.
Neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Richter.
He goes right side, and it is out of reach for the intended receiver. So thankfully, the defense continuing to play well, man. Forcing another punt. The first couple drives today were terrible, but since then, we have been lights out on this side of the ball. That punt goes out at the 20, so decent little field position to start. But all right, man, we got to take care of the ball, man. That's 3 interceptions for Kim now, and another one we might have to consider making a change. So we'll start with the handoff up the middle. Bennett has a lot of room to run. Let's go. Tries to cut left. Brought down at the 36. Gain of 16.
We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you guys.
All right, next play. Going to Bennett again. Left side. Cuts it up. Let's go. Beautiful blocks. And another first down.
Who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
Let's see if we can keep it going. Bennett again up the middle. Gets to the hole. Yes, sir. Another first down. Brought down at the 40. Going over 100 yards on the day.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays.
All right, James will check in. Giving Bennett a breather. We'll go handoff left side, and not really much there. He picks up 3, though. We'll take it.
You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
All right, 2nd and 7. On play action. Over the middle, open is Prosper. The throw was behind him, so he had to wait for it. Still a nice gain down to the 19, but probably should have been more than that.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And the Eagles go back to work after moving the
All right, man, first down. Looking to throw. Going to the drag route. That's Isaac making the catch. Gets upfield. Down inside the 5 and drilled down at the 2. A big play right there.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it
Time to get in the end zone for the first time today, man. We need it. From the 2. Handoff Bennett up the middle. He'll walk in. Yes, sir. And Eastern Michigan takes our first lead of the game, man. Things got pretty ugly for a little while there, but hey, by any means necessary. However, we got to get it done. We'll get it done.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra points good, so 13-10 now. Up by 3 with 5 minutes left in the game.
And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
All right, deep kick here. See if they return it. And they're going to try to, bringing it out of the end zone right side and brought down at the 18.
To the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, down here on the Toledo sideline.
All right, here we go, man. They got trips left here to start this drive. Looking to throw. Gonna go short right side, and Marshall dives and misses, man. Ends up being a huge gain. I've got to be able to make that play in the open field there. That's tough. It's just, I was stuck in an in-between spot because you had the guy in the crosser. I had to pick one of them and just couldn't come up and make the tackle. So all the way up to the 41 for them now.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Goes quick on the slant, and another big play, man. We are getting gashed.
All the way down to the 39-yard line.
Already up to the 39, bro. Like, what happened? We were playing so good, and now they're just hitting us with simple plays. Not even anything special.
You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
All right, running back left side, brought down in the backfield. That's Marshall making the play, loss of 3.
shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
All right, 2nd and long.
Looking to pass. It's Richter.
Goes short.
Makes the grab on the left.
All right, they end up picking up 8 yards there.
Pick up to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy
Big 3rd and 5, man. He's going to the post route, and it's broken up. Llewellyn. Oh, no, that wasn't him. I don't know who that was. But either way, somebody able to break up that pass, and they will attempt the field goal to try to tie things up. Already missed one earlier, and it's right down the middle. Well, not really, but hey, it's good. So we're tied back up here, 13-13. 3:19 on the clock.
Really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Just take the touchback here.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive.
All right, starting this drive at the 25, man. 1st and 10. First, we'll start with the handoff. Bennett cuts up the middle. Plenty of room to run. Stiff arms one guy and brought down at the 37.
Job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right, next play, handoff. Cuts right. Let's go, Bennett. Good vision there. Able to pick up 7.
Efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
All right, 2nd and 3. Bennett again up the middle. Just all the room in the world to run, man. Love seeing it. Into Rocket territory.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him,
I'm going to go ahead and let this go to the 2-minute timeout.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route.
All right, Kim makes a check at the line here. End up being a handoff, James. Didn't read that right. Only end up with a couple yards there.
They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
All right, 2nd and 8 here. Trips right.
Back to throw.
We'll look that way underneath. It's Isaac making the catch, gain of 5.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Here we go, man. 3rd and 3, big play right here.
They'll go to the
Gonna go to the slant route, and Isaac again makes another catch. Down to the 23. Toledo takes their first timeout.
23. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Eagles.
All right, 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, man. It's in our control. Just got to keep a hold of the ball. Handoff up the middle for Bennett. And brought down after 3 yards.
On defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer.
All right, 2nd and 7, man. Going to Bennett again. Goes left and cuts up the middle. Able to find his way down to the 11. Final timeout taken by Toledo.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
All right, from the 11. Bennett again, right side. Shakes off 1, then brought down after a gain of 4.
Barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the
All right, James is in the backfield here, 2nd and 6. And off up the middle, cuts right, and spins down to the 1. I thought he was going to be in there. I thought he was going to be in. We'll take our first timeout.
This offense is really focused on physicality, man.
Now, realistically here, I should probably just take the knee. I should probably just take the knee and then take the timeout with a couple seconds left and hit the field goal to win, but, you know, we're not going to do that. Goal line formation. We'll hand it off. Bennett up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Eagles back in the lead. 13 seconds to go. Let's go, man. Braden Bennett continuing to do crazy things pretty much every week, putting up the numbers, getting in the end zone for us when it matters most. What a game, man. What a game. And he's really banged up out there, too. Yeah. Wear and tear definitely kicking his butt today. And I didn't even have him practice this week. I gave him no practice. But still, it's just, he's got to carry the rock a lot. Toting the load. But hey, it's his last year. He's got to show out. All right, man, we'll kick things off and hope that our defense can hold on here. Brought down at the 21. Let's get it, man. Empty set. They don't have any timeouts, so they got to be careful with what they do here. They'll go deep right side. And it's broken up, incomplete.
Those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level.
All right, last play, man. Just knock it down. Okay, all right. It's deflected, falls incomplete, and there you have it. A nice victory for us here at home. Getting it done late, man. You know, down at half, and then the crazy back and forth third quarter. There's hella turnovers, missed field goals and stuff, and fireworks in the fourth. Bennett wins it with the rushing touchdown in the final 15 seconds. We'll improve to 3-1 in MAC play and 4-2 on the season. That's a big time win. I was able to keep my composure just enough and we get it done. Yeah, man, I mean, solid day for Kim outside of the 3 interceptions, you know, 17 to 23, 73% completions. Only 166 yards, though, and a long of 18. So, yeah, it's like, I keep on reiterating. I want to be able to push the ball downfield more, but it's just not a thing with him. It's also the line just doesn't really hold up enough for us to really have time for routes to develop downfield. So, we got to go with the shorter stuff. It is what it is. As you see, rushing-wise, 4 for negative 30. He only had 1 actual rush today. Got sacked 3 times. But yeah, James, solid day, 8 for 39. Averaging nearly 5 a carry. Bennett, 6.6 per carry. That's 23 for 154 and 2 touchdowns. Just a long of 15. 37 yards after contact. So yeah, man, he's getting it done. But a lot of it's been, you know, the line giving us those nice holes up front. Able to get to second and third levels on a lot of runs. It's just unable to really break many tackles after that. Devereaux back in play after having no catches against Akron. Goes 4 for 45 today. Lamaster 4 for 31. Isaac 3 for 36. James 2 for 17. Prosper 2 for 28. Mac 1 for 10. And of course, defensively, led by Oluweme. 3 tackles for loss today. 2 of them being sacks. Marshall had 9 total tackles today. Bailey was 7. The interception from Llewellyn was big. But yeah, man, pretty solid defensive performance today. I cannot complain. It was just, you know, the first couple drives were really rough, but outside of that, the boys were lights out. Like that other 3 they added in the fourth was after an interception, so they had a short field. But all right, man, we'll go ahead and return to the hub, and I'll advance the week. We'll be playing one more game. Week 8 at Ohio. Then after that, we'll wrap up the episode. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Also, real quick before I advance, look at this Heisman watch. Jaden Maeva, of course, the quarterback at USC, and then second and third is a couple of his weapons. It's like, come on. There ain't no reason there. I could understand maybe having him and one other guy there, but having 3 from the same school, come on, bro. And of course, shout out Hardy, the running back. Survived that gunshot. Coming back, doing big things. But yeah, we'll go ahead and advance. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, like a minute. There we go. Let's get it. Our second verbal commit. Jason Brownlee, the 2-star receiver, of course, was visiting during this past game. Must have liked what he saw during the visit. I thought maybe I'd get one more. No. Are you kidding me? There's no way. The 3-star guard done committed to Boston College. Hard commit too. Not even a verbal. A hard commit. We were in first by a decent margin, bro. That's why I changed it to a hard sell, or not the hard sell, I sent the house. I knew it was needed. I wouldn't have been surprised if they jumped us for first, but to just hard commit like that, it's like, come on, bro. I'm sick off of that. I mean, that opens up 40 NIL that I can work with, but I really needed that guard. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to find a guard. That's crazy. I usually stay away from the raw strength archetypes. The thing that sucks is I don't have any hours to work with, so I can't really... Like, I can't even waste time scouting these guys. Like, we're getting later in the season. I'm going to have to just dive in and hope to get one of these guys. But okay, Caps, he's got an offer from Texas. Let's just go ahead and take him off. I'm going to try to free up some more hours. We should be good with George Mama here. He hasn't even went to the top 5 yet, which is kind of annoying, but we'll just reapply those hours next week. I'm going to need those to offer those scholarships. All right, Lamar Coffey does move us up to first, so that's nice. A 2-star outside linebacker. So we'll go ahead and dial his hours back as well. At least we'll keep it at 10. Give him a little DM. Yeah, we're well in first for Matthew Macklin. He did visit during his last week, so I was hoping to get the commit from him, but I'm guessing it'll come after the next game now. Okay, the free safeties have moved us up to second. Just putting those little bit of hours in there was able to get us up there. So I might end up adding more to them, but I might just leave it at that. Let's go back to these guards and see what we can do. Now I only have 40 NIL. Where Bradbury's only expected 25. The other guys are expected like 100. So that'll definitely hurt going after them. Alex Everett is probably very unlikely. He's from Florida. And yeah, I don't think that we're going to be able to get on his board. So I'm just going to go ahead and take him off. And we'll go fully in on Bradbury and Hamrick. Now the thing that sucks is I can only put the NIL on one of them. So we'll go with the guy that's expecting more. I wish I had more. Well, you know what? Let's scout. We got the hours. Let's just scout. Ooh. I didn't fully scout him, but yeah, let's just... I mean, that didn't really help me much. If anything, Bradbury seems better. So yeah, I'm actually going to offer Bradbury the NIL. Even though Hamrick is the higher rated player. I think Bradbury's actually better. Hopefully I'm right. I am actually just going to keep it at that 25, though, that he's expected. So that way I can at least throw 15 on the other guy. Not like it'll really help at all, but at least it's there. I mean, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're not even getting offers from anyone else. So you got to get what you can take. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go ahead with that, and then should be able to free up a little bit more hours. Oh no. I hate when that happens. Like, why is it not? Come on. Still first for Smith easily, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the hours off of him. We'll add those back next week. Brownlee, we got the verbal. Okay, let me get an update on Davey real quick. Okay, so we're like in the clear. We have a 1.3 times multiplier since we're in the verbal, but still looks like we're quite a ways away from the hard commit, which is kind of weird. I definitely don't want to lose him though, so we're definitely not going to take those off. But for Brownlee, I mean, he is visiting Marshall week 12. I think we should be all right, but I'm definitely going to at least dial these hours back to just contact friends and family. Hopefully we get the commit from Hazrullah next week. I mean, there ain't no one else after him, so I don't know what he's waiting for. He visited this last week. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw these hours in the guard. Alright, that'll do it for the recruiting. Go ahead and get into the next game, man. First, gotta set that weekly practice plan first. See, even with no practice, it's gonna be tough for Bennett this week. We might have to not play him much, man, because we still got a lot to go the rest of this season. I mean, if we need him, we need him, but I think this next game we got to give him a lot of rest. I did no practice for the last game too, but it just didn't really do nothing. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Let's apply these coach points real quick. I've just been, you know, going into the recruiting stuff, of course. That's the main thing that's going to matter early on. Appreciate anybody that's been tuning in live, or if you're rewatching afterwards. Of course, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. And subscribe if you are new. Yeah, man, like I said, 5-3 on the year now. 3-1 in the conference, right? Let's go ahead and check on those conference standings. Alright, so of course we lost to UMass. They are 4-0 in the conference. So they're at the top with Ball State and Western. And then we're in 4th at that 3-1 record. Of course, we had the one early game against Sacramento State. So that's why everyone else, well, not everyone else, but most of the other teams only have 3. But yeah, man, I mean, there's still a chance that we could possibly end up playing for the MAC title, but we could probably only afford one more loss, and I have a feeling I'll probably lose 2 more. And a couple of our remaining opponents are at the bottom, but all right. Let's go ahead and get into the game, man. Week 8, back on the road. Don't have to travel too far, though. At Ohio. The Eagles against the Bobcats. They're 4-3, 2-1 in the MAC. They're highlighting their safety here. Has 5 pass deflections on the year to go with 25 tackles. Braden Bennett is at 999 yards on the year, man. Crazy that we're not at 1,000. 1 yard short. It looks like their run game is much better than their pass game, but they don't score that many points, just like us. So, see how it goes.
Welcome to Peton Stadium in Athens, Ohio. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Ohio Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Eastern Michigan head coach, talk to me pregame. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season.
I like that. That was cool how they had our mascots messing with each other. But all right, man. We will start with the ball this time. It's going to be a touchback here. So Noah Kim will come out with the offense set up at the 25. Of course, we have to take better care of the ball this week. Cannot be throwing 3 interceptions.
And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Turned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their
Here we go, man.
game.
Start this game off with a handoff, of course. Bennett up the middle. Nice gain. And gets the first down, picking up 11 yards.
Really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards.
All right, next
rushing
play.
this season.
Counter right side. Tries to bounce back left.
Surged ahead for
There just wasn't any room right side there, only a couple yards.
Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback.
All right, 2nd and 8. You see James checking in already.
Have to develop guys so that they're ready
Gonna
by
throw it
the
right
juniors.
side. LeMaster makes the catch and gets upfield. Has enough for the first down.
And because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first
All right, next
down.
play. Handoff. James tries to cut up the middle. That hole closed quickly, just a couple yards.
And looking at you, so much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second
All right,
down.
Bennett back in now. 2nd and 8. We'll hand it to him.
Run inside.
Goes up the middle and able to get a decent little gain of 3.
Progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how
Much more manageable 3rd down here. Just need 5 yards.
guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Gotta convert
Nice
here.
job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going short left. And it's caught. DeVroe gets upfield and is brought down at the 35. Moving the chains.
Conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver.
All right,
At the end of
first
the game,
down.
you look at 3rd
Go
down
quick right side on the
percentages, it tells a
screen.
huge story, and it
Let's
goes
go.
a
That's
long
Matt
way.
getting upfield for a gain of 6.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
All right, next play, handoff up the middle. All right, Bennett gets through. First down and brought down at the 19.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Eastern Michigan has it.
All right, man, 1st and 10 in the red zone here on our first drive.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Looking to throw. Going to LeMaster. Nice catch. And brought down at the 9, inches shy of the first down.
But it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy to the QB.
All right, next play. Handoff James up the middle. Only a couple yards, but moves the chains.
Move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Eastern Michigan will.
All right, 1st and goal from the 8. To be a handoff to Bennett up the middle. Plenty of room to run as he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Beautiful first drive, man.
Really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep
Let's
feeding him the
go.
football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
All right, see if we can get some good coverage on this kick. He goes left side. There's no blocks set up. We bring him down at the 14. All right, they're going to highlight this running back here. He's got 5 rushing touchdowns this year, 500 yards.
Not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present.
All right, man, 1st and 10. They're in the pistol here.
And you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think
They hand it off up the middle. Plenty of room to run as he hurdles a guy, then breaks off one tackle, getting all the way up to the 33. A gain of about, what was that, 15, 16? Come on, fellas.
The defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wide receiver going in motion.
I got some motion here.
Wants to throw on first down.
Goes short, trying to set up a screen. It's off his helmet, falls incomplete.
They hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
All right, 2nd and 10 here. They're looking to throw. He gets it off, and he hits the slant route way across the field. That is a crazy completion.
Crosses the 50, he's down to the 49.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
All right, 1st and 10.
And send the tight end in motion.
It just crossed midfield.
Looking downfield on first down.
He floats it out last second. You got to be kidding me, bro. Like, he's double covered, and then I see the quarterback go to run, so I pull off of him to go get the QB, and he throws on the run last second as the guy breaks up field, and the CPU that was left manned on him didn't keep with him. I mean, we're just getting gashed. Holy cow. What is with the defenses being so bad to start games? Like, this is just, they can literally do whatever they want. All right, there we go. We stuffed him for no gain that time. Needed that. All right, come on. 2nd and goal from the 7.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming.
And he's just going to get rid of it. Everybody covered.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these.
All right, let's see if we can get the job done on 3rd and goal. He gets rid of it last second. It's complete, but just for a gain of 1. So a nice job by the defense here. You know, got gashed, but able to hold them for a field goal attempt. So we'll take that as a win. Right down the middle, so Ohio on the board. We're still up 7-3. All right, let's see if we can get another good drive here. Malachi James going to try to return this kick. Cuts back to the right and stopped at the 21. All right, we start this drive in the pistol formation. Handoff's going to go left side. Bennett cuts up. Nice job there. Finding 5 yards.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs.
All right, 2nd and 5. Go play action, short pass. It's complete to LeMaster. Moving the chains up to the 36.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
All right, should be the last play of the first quarter here. Hand it off, Bennett up the middle. Let's go. Nice job of the O-line, getting a good push as we are into Bobcat territory once again. Great way to end the quarter, man.
That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here.
All right, second quarter, first play. Be a handoff, Bennett up the middle, and again, just so much room to run. Up to the 27.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing
Let's keep him moving. Bennett again, left side. Nice blocks. Only able to get a yard, though. The edge was set.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down.
All right, Malachi James checks in here. 2nd and 9. We'll hand it to him. Right side. Gets hit hard, but a nice gain of 5.
25 down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Might be changing the route.
All right, 3rd and 4, man. See if we can keep this drive alive. We'll go left side. DeVreaux on the curl is open and makes the catch down to the 4. Let's go.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense.
All right, let's get in the end zone again, man. 1st and goal from the 4. We'll hand it off. James up the middle, hit hard down at the 3. Only a gain of 1 there.
And the defense is reeling. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition.
All right, Bennett back in the game here for 2nd down. Handoff goes to him up the middle, nowhere to go. A couple defenders bring him down for a loss.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking I got a little bit more than I want, so What are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up.
Third and goal from the 4. Let's see if we can get in the end zone here.
They'll move the tight end. They're going to throw it on 3rd.
Over the middle, the master unable to hang on. Would have been brought down shy of the end zone anyways.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th and goal.
All right, head coach Charlie Batch is going to keep that offense out there, man. He wants a touchdown. We ain't kicking a field goal from the 4. Let's go quick on the slant. It's caught. Touchdown, Prosper. Let's go. It was a lot tougher than what it should have been. I mean, how are we throwing a jump ball to a slant route that's right in front of us? It's like a quick hitter, little 3 yards. He's right in front of you. Somehow throws a jump ball, and it almost screwed us. But thankfully, Prosper's still able to break the plane there. And the call to go for it on 4th pays off as we get in the end zone, man. Going back to a 2-score lead here. Or, I guess that'd be the first 2-score lead of the game, but you know what I'm saying.
And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25.
Surprised they take a fair catch for once. Usually everyone just returns every kick.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down.
All right, they go quick on the RPO, and a nice job by the corner. Dobbs shedding the block and bringing them down for a short gain of 3.
And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry up.
On defense, man, it
Our
helps
2nd
you
and
a
7.
lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety. Anybody
Goes quick on the slant, and it's caught. Manning has to make a play on that. I know he's going to his guy that he's on, but no, like, come on. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. There's no reason why this isn't a pick 6. Let's be real. Like, he's manned up on the back. But, like, bro. Like, he is looking at him right now. Yeah, yo. Like, are we serious? You see him throwing the ball? I mean, that should have been maybe not a pick 6, but at least a pick. But all right, they get the first down. Now they run it up the middle and nowhere to go. That's Adam and Manning on the tackle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
All right, 2nd and 8. They go play action here. And they try to hit that back out of the backfield. He makes the catch. Short gain.
Almost immediately, they're well short of the first down. In the gun and looking
Can we
to
get it
throw
done here?
down.
He gets it off last second, and he hangs on through the contact. That's a crazy play. He's about to scramble. Decides to throw it last second. A guy that's not even looking makes the catch. I mean, what was that? That's crazy. They just be pulling off all the crazy stuff on 3rd downs, man. Hand up the middle, wide open hole. All right. The Ohio offense finding some success here.
29-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast.
All right, let's lock in. We got to make some plays.
Swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down.
And he gets rid of it last second again. It's guys just breaking off the routes last second. Every time that he's about to scramble or every time he's about to get sacked, it's just, oh, all of a sudden some guy breaks wide open. Every time. Awesome. All right, 1st and goal from the 2. He goes quick on the screen, and the tackle is made. No gain.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
All right, 2nd and goal, man. Goes to the tight end in the flat, and I couldn't get across there quick enough. Good play call by Ohio. They're in the end zone. Gets it back to a 1-score game. Oh, really? They throw on a helmet, like a construction helmet, when they score a touchdown. That's tough, man. The motion changed up the assignments on that last play, so I had a feeling that was coming, and I played it, just could not get over there quick enough. Oh well. So 14-10 now. Hopefully our offense continues to play well. James returns it to the 20. All right. I don't feel like doing this in every formation, but I got to get our tackle out of the game for a little bit prior to the end of the half because he just keeps getting banged up.
Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
All right, 1st and 10, man. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, it falls incomplete. As soon as I went to throw it, he got hit with bump cheese. He was running over the middle, and all of a sudden, he couldn't move. That's why that ended up so ugly.
Bad decision. Tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
All right, man. 2nd and 10.
Looking to fire. Now adjusting.
I can't believe this. What? Bro, what is that? What? What is that? What the hell? Obviously, I rolled right. There's only one route over there, and he's covered. So I'm just trying to get rid of the ball. I'm about to get smacked. I got drilled. I didn't want to get sacked. And he can't even get the ball off. Or he can't throw it away like a normal person. He just flutters it to his safety. Like, what the fuck? This is insane, bro. Oh, yeah, and he just breaks the tackle like it's nothing. Yep, here we go. I thought the BS was coming earlier. It's coming now. Here comes all the BS. Yep. I love it. I love this game. I love this game so much. They just catch everything. Yep. Yep, awesome. I love it. I love this game so much, bro. Like, I literally just tried to throw the ball away. I wanted to throw it away, and he just doesn't throw it anywhere other than straight to a defender. Like, I don't understand. This game is shit. That's all there is to it. That's going to screw this whole game up now. The whole game is screwed now. Quarterback keeps it. All right. Lost a 3. At least we read that.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long.
All right, 3rd and 7, man. Huge play right here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Over the middle, and of course it's caught for a touchdown, man. Through the contact, we can't jar it loose. They just catch everything. Like I said, man, they catch everything. Like, it don't even matter when you play good defense because we can't break up a single pass. All right, Ohio able to capitalize off the turnover, and they take their first lead of the game with 20 seconds left in the half. Like, we did our job stopping them to 3rd and 7, and then you just let them catch literally everything. It just doesn't matter what type of defense we play, man.
Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started.
All right, let's see if we can make something happen here. Only 17 seconds, though.
Football this time. To the air, it's Kim. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Floyd. They'll get him on the ground at the 46.
All right, we're nearing midfield, so might have a chance at something.
Before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Really putting
All right, 2 seconds on the clock. Am I close enough for a field goal? I'm not sure. And I'm on the road, so I'll probably completely sell it. 54 yards. I'm going to try it, man. I don't care. I'm going to try it. We got here. Let's see if I can make it happen.
Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this.
Can it get there? Does it have the distance? Off the crossbar. In good. Let's go. It doinks off the crossbar and in from 54 yards out. We tie things up before half. That's huge. That's big time. I can't believe it. We get a couple quick hitters in the pass game, use our timeouts, bang, 54-yarder to end the half, and we're all tied up at 17 here with Ohio. All right, at least some positive energy heading into the second half because I was starting to lose my mind. All right, the Bobcats do get the ball first here in the second half. So hopefully defensively we can play a lot better than what we've seen so far. Just been giving up too many big plays, too many third down conversions. But nice coverage there on the kick, so they'll be starting this drive at the 13-yard line. Quarterback just immediately runs up the middle with the power and only gets a couple yards.
It's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play callers right now.
All right, 2nd and 8 here.
Coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches
they're looking to throw. The out route's wide open, man. Didn't have anybody out there. Had a blitz on as a part of that coverage, and that was the one open spot of the field, and they find it for a big gain.
Trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to
First down goes quick right side and brought down after a gain of 4.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
All right, 2nd and 6.
Back to pass.
He's going to try to scramble, ending up getting a yard there. Adam brings him down, minimal gain. Would have been nice to get the sack, though.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
All right, big 3rd and 5 here.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Yes, sir. The pressure gets there. This time we get the sack. Oluweme had 2 last week. Gets another here today. That's a big loss, and they'll force the punt. Best drive from the defense today. Great way to start the half. Now we just need the offense to come out and do their thing. Blackwell returns it. It navigates for a decent little return of like 8 yards or so.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field.
All right, here we go, man. Start this drive with the handoff to Bennett up the middle, and not much there. Picks up a couple.
Almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
All right, 2nd and 8.
Escapes the pressure going right.
Oh, no. Thankfully, it fell incomplete, but there's nobody open. Pressure getting there.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out.
So already 3rd down, man. We need 8 yards to convert.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Kim.
There's nothing there. We can throw it up to the master, and he gets his hands on it, but it's broken up. I don't know why that throw is so short. Like, this dude really just has no throw power at all. Well, that's tragic. So we trade punts to start the 2nd half. Definitely not what we want to see from the offense, but oh well.
Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession. But
1st down from the 21. They go quickly to the screen, and it is read perfectly by Dobbs. Forces the incompletion.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make it more.
They're in the pistol set here. 2nd down.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
And he gets sacked. Guess who? Oluweme. Back-to-back games with 2 sacks. What an absolute dog. The O-linemen are pushing him, shoving him around after the play. The Bobcat mascot's going wild, throwing a fit on the sidelines. All right, big 3rd and 16, man.
Backed up now, one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
He lofts it to the post route. You got to be kidding me. He splits the safeties and goes for a 85-yard touchdown. Are you kidding me? Everything is guarded perfectly. Everything is guarded perfectly. We're in cover 6, which is basically like cover 3. Somehow he splits these deep thirds on the post. Beautiful throw. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. It's the one thing that ended up open. I mean, that's insane. Everything else covered. Pressure was getting there, and it just doesn't matter. They hit a perfect pass to the post, splitting the safeties, and Ohio takes the lead. I can't. That's insane. And of course, it was on. If that was on any other down, that wouldn't have happened. I promise you, it's only because it was on 3rd down. Every time it's 3rd down, they just turn into a bunch of 99 overalls, and just the most insane shit happens. Like, it's crazy, bro.
They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
All right, we got to have a good drive here now. Start with the handoff. Bennett up the middle. Big gain. Let's go. Navigating his way to the 43. Picking up 18 yards.
That should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really.
All right, next play. Handoff again up the middle. Gets through the hole, and a nice gain of 6 right there.
To get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell.
All right, man, 2nd and 4. Bennett again, left side, and gets hit, but falls forward to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
All right, James checks in here.
Back to pass. It's
Throw it
Kim.
left side. That's DeVroe making the catch over the middle and brought down after a gain of 6.
Play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
2nd and 4. Handoff. James up the middle and has enough for the first down. Picks up 8 yards right there.
Has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
All right, man. 1st and 10 from the 33.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback.
I wanted him to run the out route, bro. Why did he stop? We ended up scrambling for 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
Prosper had an option route for a curl or an out. Like, he's got to read this better. The defender is right on you, and there's nothing but open space on the out. Like, come on, bro. If he runs this out, we're hitting a nice play and in the red zone. Oh well.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so...
So 2nd and 6 now.
Getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
We'll go short underneath, and that's Isaac making the catch. Gets upfield.
It's Isaac.
Down to the 20.
Down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles
All right,
down
back in the red
open
zone.
spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got to finish this drive with the touchdown. We'll go Bennett. Handoff, cuts it up the middle. Nice job getting to the 14 there.
On the ground, he's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
All right, 2nd and 4.
Looking to fire.
I don't see anything. I'm going to try to scramble. Get brought down after just a gain of 1 there.
Job, and there's no gain on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every
All right, we'll go empty set here for 3rd and 3. A huge play.
Already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3.
Got to get this done right here.
To the air. It's Kim.
Over the middle, and it's going to be caught. DeVroe up the field, down to the 1. Let's go. Big play.
The end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
So that'll be the end of the quarter, man. Heading to the 4th.
The end of the quarter.
Looking to tie things up.
Let's take a quick look
We got
at
goal to
the
go
race
from the
to see
1.
how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter,
All right, got the big fellas out there. Goal line formation. Looking to punch it in. Bennett. Handoff up the middle. Can't break the plane. Come on, man.
He is stopped short of the goal line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really
From the half-yard line now. Can we get in there?
Right here, right now.
Noah Kim's going to sneak it, and he's in. Let's go. The quarterback does it himself.
Eagles and a
Falls in on the QB sneak. Touchdown, Eagles.
Quarterback's so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive.
Extra point up and good to tie things up here at 24.
If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. And he's not going to take the touchback.
All right, nice coverage there. Bring them down at the 14.
Return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with. Exactly where you want to be in this one.
All right, 1st and 10. They're going to start with the run play up the middle. Nowhere to go. Bailey brings him down after 2 yards.
up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets it off, but it's deflected. Nice job by Ware, breaking that up. Pressure was about to get there.
Tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
All right, though, 3rd and 8, big play. He hits the slant, and it's broken up. Marshall hits him hard there. It falls incomplete, and the defense does their job, forcing a 3 and out. All right, Blackwell on the return. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Goes up the middle, and hey, that's a very nice return, getting up to the 42.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's.
All right, see if we can capitalize with the good field position here. Got Mack in motion. Handoff goes to Bennett, cuts up the middle. Nice job. Goes back to the right, brought down after a gain of 9.
Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
All right, 2nd and 1. Bennett again.
Might as well stick with it.
Nothing there, and we're actually inches shy of the marker. Okay. Thought he had it.
Important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his.
All right, man. We really need to convert right here.
3rd and inches.
We'll hand it to him, Bennett. Let's go. Has enough. Juking back to the left. A big gain to the 23.
He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And it's really nice whether it's RPO or not.
We'll give him a breather now. James back in the game here.
Offensive line takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
All right, we're going to go ahead and hand it off to James. Breaks 1 tackle, but really not much going there. Just a gain of a yard.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations.
2nd and 9.
Not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first
Looking to throw here. Over the middle, and it's Mack making the catch. Gets hit hard. Inches shy of the marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag.
All right, of course, Bennett back in here. Just need a few inches to convert. So we'll hand it to him left side, and he has enough. Down to the 9-yard line.
This offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of
All right, 1st and goal, man.
when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can
Go
pull
quickly
off.
to Prosper, and he hangs on. Down to the 2. Let's go.
Defense wrestles him down at the 2.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved him forward to the 2.
Got to get in the end zone here, man. Pistol formation. We'll go handoff Mack up the middle, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Yes, sir.
And this offense
Taking the lead with under 4 minutes to go.
Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience. of
All right,
this offense.
31-24.
It's not like it was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Coming out with it.
All right, the kick return's going to end up being a decent one. He breaks a tackle and is brought down at the 24.
The yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense.
All right, man. 1st and 10. They'll start with the run play. Nice block set up. It's a big gain as he cashes us all the way out to midfield. Sheesh.
And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And he finally breaks when they get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success.
All right, 1st and 10.
Staff never gave up on him, too, right?
And they run it again, right side. A nice gain, picking up 6.
Starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling.
All right, 2nd and 4. They go play action. Short right side. He makes the catch and breaks the tackle. Able to convert down to the 37.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots.
All right, 1st and 10. They're in the pistol.
Big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Goes play action over the middle, and it's caught. Another 1st down.
Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
1st and 10. Goes right side, wide open on the out route, and he's going to get all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. He is just wide open there, man. We're in man coverage. Can't have that much separation. Oh, no, I jumped.
Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play.
Let's take the touchback here.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started.
All right, tied up again. 31 all. 2.5 minutes to go. They'll hit the screen pass quick. Prosper, but brought down for a loss of 2. Unable to make anything happen out there.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the Eagles with a
All right, 2nd and 12. We go empty. Over the middle. He's got a step. That's Floyd making the catch. Big gain all the way up to the 44. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
All right, 1st down here.
Looking for a man. It's
Going to the out route. Isaac makes the catch. Short gain of 6.
This offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4.
There's 2nd and 4 here. We're going to go to James out of the backfield, and we get hit with the cheese cut, and it falls incomplete. Like, what was that?
Statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot.
Big 3rd and 4, man. We need to convert right here. We'll go quick right side. LeMaster makes the catch and moves the chains. Let's go, man. A minute and 20 left on the clock. Let's keep him moving. We'll go short. Drag route Mac. Brought down violently after a gain of 5. We'll hurry it up here.
Understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make.
All right, that's LeMaster. Breaks the tackle, gets upfield inside the 20, and brought down out at the 14. A huge play. Love seeing that. Getting the yards after contact. Yes, sir.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Making a check at the line. Trying to go quick left side. That's Lemaster with another catch. Short gain. Ohio takes the timeout.
That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
All right, 2nd and 5, man.
No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second.
Slant route. It's DeVroe making the catch down to the 2. Another Ohio timeout.
And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch?
All right, goal line formation from the 2. Can we punch it in? Bennett, handoff. And there is a lot going on over there. Nowhere to go. We lose a yard.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal, man, from the 3. Handoff James, and he hurdles the defender into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Let's go, man. Back in the lead with 41 seconds to go. Both games of today's episode coming down to the wire. Getting go-ahead touchdowns in the final minute. But, of course, this time, Ohio has a lot more time than Toledo did. So we'll see what we can do defensively. It's 38-31, man. They don't have any timeouts to work with, so it would take a miracle. They already hit us for 1 long touchdown, though. Can't count them out yet. Great kick coverage, man. Marshall leading the way. Brings him down at the 17.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Ohio sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to
1st and 10, man.
trailing in this game.
Don't get beat deep. Goes short left side, and that's a nice tackle in the open field. Just a short gain of 4.
And ready to go toward this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play.
It's going to go right side out route, and it's off the mark.
Gave him just a little too much.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw.
3rd and 6. He's going to go deep left side here. Dobbs is there, and Dobbs with the interception. Yes, sir, that was all user. All user, baby. Dobbs. Beautiful play. Baited him. Made him think the fly was open. They try to win it right there. But Dobbs has other plans. Let's go. That's the ball game, folks. A couple big wins here in today's stream. Now 4-1 in the MAC. So with our 3 games remaining, it's Central, Western, and Kent State. I think only one of them is good. I think Western's good, and Central and Kent State have been terrible this year. So there's a real shot. There's a real shot at making the MAC championship game. But if we end up in a tiebreaker scenario with UMass, they'll get it because we lost the head-to-head. But hey, that's 6 wins, though. We're bowl eligible. That's the big thing we wanted for year 1, is just get Eastern Michigan back to a bowl game. It's been a couple years, and it was much needed. You know, the recruits are watching. They love them bowl games. So a huge win on the road here. 3 straight wins now. 38-31 with 21 points scored in that 4th quarter. It doesn't get much better than that, folks. But yeah, we'll take a quick look at the stats, and then we'll go advance before wrapping up the episode, man. So yeah, only 1 interception today, and it was insane. I tried to throw it away, and it just whatever. But hey, 23 for 29, 224 yards, 79% completions, a passing touchdown, long at 25. You know, it's not terrible. You know, I continue to say I want to be able to push the ball downfield more, but I just can't. He doesn't have the arm power or the arm strength, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, Bennett continues to do well. 21 carries, 136 yards, 6.4 average, got a touchdown. And then James, of course, 8 for 23. So not much yardage-wise, but got a couple touchdowns. And, of course, the big one at the end, the game winner. Kim even had one on the QB sneak, punched it in. So love seeing that. Receiving-wise, DeVroe, another big day, 5 for 55. But LeMaster led the way, 6 for 65. Prosper had the 1 touchdown catch. 4 for 26 for him. Mac 4 for 27. Isaac 2 for 15. And Floyd 2 for 36. So everybody getting the job done in the receiving game. And of course, defensively, Oluweme getting the job done again with 2 sacks. That's 4 sacks in the last 2 games. I mean, he's a junior. He's probably going to want some NIL next year, or he might transfer. I don't know. But he's making a lot of big plays, so it might be worth it to throw him a little change, you feel me? But yeah, Manning, Adam, Coley leading the way tackle-wise. Had that 1 interception from Dobbs at the end, sealing it. So yeah, great job overall. Outside of like a couple drives and then that 1 big post route that went for 85 yards. Outside of that, the defense actually was pretty solid today, man. But can't give up 31 points. But alright, that's it. 38-31 victory on the road over Ohio to wrap up episode 5. That's big time, man. I needed that. Leveled up to level 9 now. I'm hoping that we get a nice little commit here to end the episode. We should have one, right? At least 1 commit. Or if we don't have a new one, at least one of the verbals changed to a hard. Alright, we'll take it. Verbal commit from the 3-star Mike linebacker, Matthew Macklin out of Belleville, Michigan. And then DeMarco Davey. I kind of figured it was coming. He changes his verbal to a hard commit. So that's big time. Out of Holt, Michigan. A 3-star quarterback that's a gem. So should be able to develop really well for us. That's it for the recruiting updates there. And of course, we'll look more at the recruiting to start the next episode, man. It is, of course, a bye week, so we'll get through a few weeks next time. We'll actually have a couple bye weeks, as we have a bye, then a Wednesday game against Central, and then, like I said, that's at Ford Field. It's pretty cool. That's in the game for the neutral site implemented. And then week 11, another bye. And then week 12 will be at Western Michigan. So we'll be looking at a 4-week episode, but still just 2 games next time. But yeah, man, we're up to 6-3 now on the season. 4-1 in the conference. So at least look at that real quick before we wrap it up. But yeah, man, Western we play after Central, so that'll be a huge game. Big implications on who will get to that MAC title game. We just can't lose again. We can't. I'm just glad we're at least bowl eligible now, man. But yeah, that'll do it. We'll go ahead and just end it there. Episode 5. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. It's much appreciated. But yeah, a couple big ones next time. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It'll probably be maybe Tuesday, but I'm really not sure. Just follow the links in the description for my extra Twitter. I always post updates when I'm going live there. And follow my Twitch because everything else goes live over there with the Road to Glory series. Those playlists are linked in the description as well, so check those out. But that'll do it, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Hope you have a nice day. Peace.